Let's face it, cooking can be a lot of work, unless you were just in the kitchen with Rania a few minutes ago. You spend all that time making a meal and then forget all about the leftovers. So how can you make sure that food is still safe to eat? And how can you keep your family safe at big barbecues and other outdoor events? Here with some food safety tips is nutrition consultant and dietitian Leslie Bonci. Good morning.
Good morning. And this is such a huge issue at all times of the year, but more so in the summertime because people are going to picnics and it's been warm outside.
Right.
You can't control the temperature, but you certainly can control what you do here. And those few steps make an enormous difference to keep us safe. This is not worth it.
Okay, so what are we talking about? What can happen if we don't follow these tips?
Well, when we look at food that are at the wrong temperature and kept out too long, then the bacteria multiply. And those bacteria can really be dangerous for the body, especially for kids or for senior citizens or for people with compromised immune systems. So you are talking about something as little as maybe a stomach ache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, to potentially life-threatening illnesses.
Wow.
We see it happen every year, and it doesn't need to happen.
Okay,
we need to take those steps.
What can we do? What are these steps that we're talking about?
So the first thing is clean. Now, that would be like eating clean food. What the hell does that mean?
What
I
does
don't
it
even
mean?
know. It really doesn't. And people that are eating clean foods are not necessarily employing clean tactics.
Okay, because my mom just said this. She said, I'm going to start eating clean. And I said, what does that mean?
Right.
What does that mean, Mom?
There is not a legal definition to that, but the Center for Disease Control does have that legal definition for cleaning your food, meaning that when you are buying foods, before you touch the food, let's clean the hands. All right, that is really important. So not just the paper towel, not just the wipe, soap and water, but not soap on the food. On your hands is fine. Cleaning your surfaces, also really important to do that before you cook. You don't need a hazmat suit, but you do need to be careful. Right. Third thing is that we think about scrubbing produce. Now, most people don't do that if I'm buying an apple, a pear, or whatever, but when you scrub it, you actually remove some of that bacteria from the surface all the time.
So I don't have one of those little brushes, but is that something you invest in?
Something like this, just a little brush, very easy to do, and that's all you use it for. It's not for your nails, it's not when you've been working on the car. Right. That's what it is for. You do that and scrub.
I know they're like so affordable at the grocery store. You can pick one up.
And you put them right there in the sink. And now, even a lot of people that are buying bagged produce. And when you buy bagged produce, you might think you want to wash it again. Don't do that. You can actually transform more bacteria that way. Really? Just use it from the bag. Leave it alone.
So if it says that it's been thoroughly washed, trust that it has been.
Right.
What about too, whenever I buy like herbs that come in the prepackaged little thing, it has like a smaller portion. Those, they don't say that they've been pre-washed. Are you supposed to rinse those as well?
That is a good idea to rinse.
Okay.
Now, these are a little different because it's the type of the bag and they go through that other procedure. Now, the other thing is that when you wash them, then you want to dry them well. Otherwise, they're going to mold and then you have this moldy mess of stuff in your refrigerator. Yuck. All right. Second thing is the idea of separate. And that, we say that to our children sometimes, separate, you're driving each other crazy, but we don't want our food to drive each other crazy either. So that means separate cutting boards, one for meat, one for vegetables. Don't mix them together until they are cooked. Separate spoons, and even when you're looking at things and you buy them. So if you're buying meat, sometimes meat has a little juice in it. Separate that in the cart from where everything else is. Oh, what's that dripping on my broccoli? Like, yuck. Don't want that. Really important. That's why we have shelves in the refrigerators. All right? Okay. Third thing is the idea of heat and heating it to the right temperature. This is not an indication that things are well done. Oh, it smells done. What does that mean? I don't think so. I was just in Kansas City with the Chiefs, and we do this all the time. Food service. This is in everybody's pocket, not quite this big, you can stab yourself. But nonetheless, we use this and make sure that it is at the right temperature. It's the only way you know. When you were grilling something out on your grill, when you were cooking something in your home,
take the temperature.
Take the temperature. And last but not least, the idea of chill. And sometimes on a hot day, it always feels good to do this. We really have to employ these tactics. So the issue of the leftovers. If you have leftovers, within 2 hours, in the refrigerator without exception. So we've been at that picnic, right? We get there at 3 o'clock. Oh, look, the potato salad is still out at 7. Back away from the table.
Thank goodness.
It's not worth it to do that because when things get into that middle area, that's the danger zone. And that's when things can happen. You can't see it. It's not like those little bugs are outside on the food saying, hi. You don't know.
Well, I was just telling Leslie that I was at a barbecue recently and I noticed fly eggs on something, it happens so fast, and that was the potato salad comment, because you can't see them. It's so disgusting, but all it takes is a little bit of time.
You know, and certainly we don't want to waste food. We don't, but we also really need to be safe at the plate. That is critically important. Those 4 simple steps, you'll keep your food longer, you'll be healthier, you'll enjoy it, and no worries.
Okay. Wait, can I ask you one more question?
You may.
When we're putting our leftovers away, do you need to wait for them to cool down? Because
no. You know, people say this, oh, if you put hot leftovers in, your refrigerator is going to overheat. No, it isn't. That's why they call them Sub-Zeros.
Okay.
They're built a certain way. It's fine. Put it in. Don't wait. You can separate it into smaller pans so that it will cool a little bit more quickly, but absolutely do not
don't worry
wait.
about that condensation that you see sometimes. Okay, it's all right. Okay, good to know. Well, for more of Leslie's active eating advice, you can visit our website, kdka.com/PTL. We'll have a link posted for you there.